Hello, everybody. I almost did Star Trek: A Final Unity this May 4th, but unfortunately I didn't have time to set it up, so I just defaulted on to because I've been like really busy the last 2 days, so I just defaulted to my existing KOTOR playthrough. About 3 months ago was when I last played it, but we can pick it up where we left off. So we're gonna be heading on out to we just left Terrace. Terrace was bombarded by the why is it in the Starwind playlist? It's a very good question. We'll figure this out one of these days. I'll probably have to split the playlists. I think I just was like, okay, Jawa's done. Jawa run is done. Time to continue where we left off. I suspect that's what happened. I just immediately rolled into KOTOR from the Starwind playthrough. Yeah, unfortunately it isn't Starwind. I'll fix the playlist one of these days. Yep. My goodness. Swords glued to your character's open hand? Yes. That's how it works. That's how... Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the character sheet. So, as you can see, this is Mara Drell. She is a lovely individual. Only slightly very insane. So, everything's fine. Let me see. Here we go. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yes. Yeah, any more war stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
And what was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I thought Mandalorians didn't get afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
So you dropped from orbit riding a droid.
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was horrible. That was some fight. I want a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Do you know anything about this world, Dantooine?
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. You have anything else you want to ask?
That's it.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay. Mom said it's my turn on the basilisk war droid. Jeez. Anyway, hey, Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force.
It's
How
the
go your
janitor.
studies, my young friend?
It's
Is there something I can help you with?
it's the janitor from Terrace. Did you know that the janitor from Terrace is actually the Jedi Master from KOTOR 2 that gets killed at the Enclave? Anyway, let's see here. Republic, Knights of the Republic fan film, Malik, A Republic Story. I have not seen that. I would be interested in it, though. If you would, what you call it, post it in the science fiction channel of my YouTube sorry, my Discord server, I would definitely check that out. Not right now, but, like, after the stream. Anyway, I have not heard of it, so. I've been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
Do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the grove?
Yeah, it's the same fate. He said he is. So they use the same character model for like everything. It's like insane just how much they reuse the same character model. So this guy is the same character model as the janitor on Terrace, and then they reuse him in KOTOR 2 as one of the Jedi Masters at the Enclave. Like, they just reuse this character model constantly. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty funny. They've told you nothing of the Grove? Only that it was tainted by the dark side.
Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
Well, I'd like to know more about you, sir.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
Who are you?
As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
You are a Jedi?
Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
So, are you a member of the council?
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
The high, Ulfric Stormquack. Yeah. Let's see, what other nonsense do I have over here? I do have the Millennium Falcon. This Millennium Falcon is actually, for those who don't know, a popcorn container from the Galaxy's Edge, Disneyland. Yeah, it's a popcorn container. Anyway, let's see here. I think that's it. I'll be going.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Yes. Gar. Hello, Gar.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I'm merely an apprentice. They're waiting for you. You could just lie to them and say they're waiting for you now. I'm merely an apprentice, not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
I'm sorry, I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Let's see. Does it smell like popcorn butter? No. When I got it, I asked them to put the popcorn in a plastic bag instead. Because while I did want the container, I didn't want it to be dirtied. by Greece. Anyway, let's see. What else was I gonna grab? Oh, I know. I'll grab one more thing. We got this R2 unit. Yes. This R2 unit. I'm going to move my daggers because, you know, they're in the way. I don't want the dagger to fall on my foot. That was a Elder Scrolls reference. Thankfully, there were no deep cuts today. So, what can you tell me about Dantooine? Oh, no, who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the cat hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
The Mandalorian problem? Mandalorians here?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place.
They're pathetic. They're taking scraps when they should be taking worlds.
With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malak has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders. So,
You think so?
don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Fair enough. Cathounds?
Recently, the cat hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter.
He should have been protecting her better if he wanted to keep her.
Mandalorian beast. Some of us don't like fighting and killing and butchering as much as you. I'm not sure exactly what the council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
I'm getting Bethesda vibes just with how he goes from being normal to enraged to normal again. It's, I had forgotten just how manic people are in this. Now, I admit it's something that you can see in Mass Effect and in, what do you call it? You can see it in Mass Effect and you can see it in Dragon Age, in later Dragon Age. But it's always funny when it happens. You see Radiant AI, not really. But it started in Oblivion. When NPCs became very inconsistent. Anyway. Anything else you can tell me about Dantooine?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrils and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandril just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Do something? Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well. And no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
All right, well, I will be going now.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. I guess it's how it works. Sounds kind of like Neelix. I thought so, too.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
We wrote all the dialogue for him. Ahem. Hold on a second. Let me say. if you want something, go talk to my husband, Vantis Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors. Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
We are Jedi. What we decide is always right. Mandalorians. They were all beaten in the last war.
No. They've been raiding planets across this sector and farms around here often. You Jedi have left them alone because they haven't harmed you. But they steal our property, destroy our land. And worse, those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
Only an idiot says no when they have a gun to their face. Well, why didn't you try to stop them?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you,
Whoops. Revenge for my daughter.
please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
I am not a Jedi yet. Maybe you could make it worth my while. We're gonna go with that one, probably. I will protect you, those animals. Your problems are not my concern. Revenge is never a good reason. No. Maybe you can make it worth my while.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Dark side points gained because we asked for a reward. And as you know, a Jedi would be they'd be a hero. They would just go in and say, yes, we will protect you. You know. Anyway, let me see what else we got going on. Nonsense. Lots and lots of nonsense. Okay. I think we're good. I checked everything running in the background. It looks like we can continue. I say as I notice a single freaking, single hair is in my face. Let's go. Is that supposed to be a fountain? I don't see any water. I hear water, but I do not see water. Jedis. Settler. Hey, Jedi.
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found they aren't natural.
Fair enough. Well, let's go. Trying to figure out what's where. Oh, that's a cutscene waiting to happen. Hello. What happened to you? Sorry. Oh, yes, Jedi. I am grateful for your people to harbor me in my time of need. Okay. So, what happened to you? I'm a victim, a refugee, yes. I fled from my world that was once, the Sith. Discover continents, oceans, the Sith are bad, yes. I'm here, Jedi, already here. They take me in. The Republic does not win. You're to blame. Nice. My thanks you have. Is there anything else you require? You might give something back. After all, I left all I had. My thanks is all I have. Fair enough. Okay. I think that's about it. You said this R2-D2 would make better popcorn. Let me rub your blue bald head. Are you on tomorrow for Revenge of the 5th? Ha, ha, ha. I have no idea right now. Republic Sentry. Hey, Republic Sentry.
Please be careful on the plains, apprentice. Cath hounds are about.
Path hounds are about.
I hear the Sith have been beating the Republic pretty bad. They must have spent the whole time building ships since we beat them last time.
They don't know about the Starforge. Okay. Cool. Let me see. We are evil. Okay, let's go. She's gonna want to say something almost immediately. No question.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
The MMORPG. Let's see. Hold on. Do I have it? I was gonna show you, like, the case for the MMORPG, but all I got here is Castlevania Lament of Innocence and Castlevania Curse of Darkness. That's all I got. I'm sure the disc is around here somewhere. You know what? Actually, what about this cracked case for Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast? Yes. You can see the realistic graphics there that don't appear in game at all. Like that, the game does not look like this. It's great. Let's see what else we got. Hold on, I'm still looking. We got Sonic and Knuckles in Sonic 3. Hold on. I think this is Mega Man X Command Mission. Yes, Command Mission. What else? Final Fantasy VIII Disc 4 for some reason. I have no idea. Anyway, let's see here. Okay. I'm still skimming. No, I think it got put away. So just look at this Disk Operating System DOS. DOS, yeah. The book is thick and dirty. Okay. Let's get going. Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is great. I recommend anyone who's interested in Sonic 3 should check out, like how she's just silently gesturing, it's true. I recommend anyone who's interested in Sonic 3, check out something called Sonic and Knuckles Complete. Let me find it really quick. Hold on. You said the graphics not looking like the game. You remember when Pro Wrestling NES did that? Yes. How do you get your software to run this? So I'm running in Linux right now. I can show you what my desktop looks like because it's definitely not degenerate and, you know, a completely normal desktop environment. Let me grab this, bring it down, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so there it is. So yes, this is my completely normal looking desktop. If we just pull that back, you can see. But you'll notice that this is running in a kind of a different window. The window has jiggle physics, by the way. You see that? That's because this is the KDE desktop environment. But what we'll do is you can see that I'm technically running Pop OS, which is just Ubuntu long-term support with the KDE suite of applications on top of it. That's how I have it set up anyway. Point is that we launched it through what do you call it? Hold on. Let me see if what compatibility layer I'm using. All right, it looks like I am using Proton GE 10 version revision 26. So, yeah, this is if you're asking how I ran it with Glorious Egg Roll Proton 10 revision 26. That's what I'm running it with. Yeah. But if you're what do you call it? If you're asking how do you run this in Windows, the answer is I don't. This is Linux. I do have a Windows 10 drive specifically for Windows, and when I play Skyrim, I play it on Windows just because like I got a bunch of really weird applications that tie into it. Lol. Anyway, let's see. Anything else? No, we're gonna close this. Where's my main desktop? Close that. Good. And then I need to drag the Star Wars screeny shot back behind. Okay, do it. There we go. That's better. You don't remember having trouble playing KOTOR on Windows 10? Some people, it just doesn't work. You know, like Todd Howard said it best. Here, hold on. My goodness. Your issue is on a stream? I have no idea. My goodness. A lot of black screen or freezes. Okay. So I'm going to say the stream at full quality is 10 MBS, low latency. That may... Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. You may have to watch it a minute or two behind, unfortunately. No, let me go ahead and pull up pictures. Stream, where is it? Useful, streaming, stream memes. And then, yeah, Todd Howard had words of wisdom to describe all this.
And that sometimes it doesn't just work.
Then he promptly sold everyone early access to Fallout 76. Yep. I'm the first dude you've seen getting it working. Oof. Oof. But yeah. Let me see. Did you heard the news? That's very interesting English. I'm bad at it too, but so I can understand what you said, but I do a good job of not listening to the news, right? I've got like all the major news outlets blocked. I've got like the aggregators, the people who are like latest outrageous thing, and I have them blocked. I have carefully constructed a retro gaming space where I don't hear about the news. Anyway, let's see here. Onwards and sideways, so to speak. My goodness. Someone asked for the source on the wallpaper. I believe it's ZELC, something like that. I think that's how you spell the author, or the artist. There's a tag in the corner of the screen that's what I just read. You know. All right. I think that's about it. I think we should get back to the game. Let me check one more thing. Good. So, your companion is lost? Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Master Jedi. I did not give you a proper introduction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Elise Montagna. I own the farm to the north of here, but I really am in need of your assistance. Time may be critical with so many Cath hounds about. Oh, and those Mandalorians. Please, will you help me find him?
He said Bethesda couldn't remaster New Vegas because they forgot they don't have the source code. They lost the source code to Daggerfall. We think they lost the source code to Morrowind as well. But we know for a fact Julian Jensen, before he died, went to Bethesda and said, look, you're making this anniversary edition and it's really cool. Let me fix Daggerfall so that we can, like, so that, you know, when it gets bundled into the anniversary edition, it'll be like a version that just works, right? And so Bethesda said, yeah, that sounds great. They were excited, right? Bethesda was excited. Then they went to find the source code. They couldn't find it. It was gone. Yep. So they didn't lose the source code. Obsidian never gave it to them. Interesting. Considering they're both owned by the same company, Microsoft could force their hand if they wanted to. Honestly, Microsoft's kind of shit, and so is so are other. Yeah, you said Chris Avalon. My goodness. Oh, by the way, Chris Avalon said something else. He said something along the lines of players look to influencers to be told how to think. No, it was Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine said that. Sorry. My apologies. Yeah, Tim Kaine said he's concerned about the industry's future because people are looking more to influencers. I replied to that in kind of a not so nice sort of way. I said, left to their own devices, people, in air quotes, as a whole, are idiots and will be content to play Fortnite and Roblox. They only really think about higher concepts when an influencer brings those concepts up. However, and this is important, when an influencer brings them up, it's usually to like the most bare bones surface level and often like an incredibly incorrect interpretation. Influencers aren't usually very well educated people. As a not very well educated person, I understand this painfully. Social media has allowed people who would previously play a game mechanically, the majority of gamers don't look for higher concepts in their video games. They will play the game briefly and then like they'll play it mechanically. If they finish the game, they will finish it without ruminating on any kind of artistic merits the game might have, right? At the end of the day, it like people play games to just have a quick experience and they're done with it. Most people don't think in terms of artistic critique. And it's really funny because like I will make a distinction when I talk about playing a game mechanically versus looking at it artistically, and people get irritated because they'll assume I'm talking about one or the other, like the opposite one, when I'm discussing something in a compartmentalized sort of view. People kind of bundle up their feelings and go, I like this, or I don't like that. And they'll have a very, very surface level reason for saying that. And then they're done with it. They will terminate their thought process after that fact, after that emotional reaction. Either I like it or I don't like it. So social media lets us, lets people exchange thoughts that they wouldn't normally have, like organically playing the game. You know, someone will take several days and deconstruct a video game. And then they will share their findings with others. And that's how these video essays get made, is someone who actually took the time to deconstruct the thing will make a statement. That statement will inspire a YouTuber who will make a slop video about it. Having made many slop videos myself, I understand this. I'm not speaking from a place of high intellect or moral superiority. I'm simply stating how it is. But it's interesting because after all this has been shared on social media, what'll happen is some people will get enriched by realizing that there's more to this game than just like a toy, right? Because that's how games have been looked at and are still looked at by most people. They're toys. You play with them and then you're done with it. They made you feel good, you liked it, or they made you feel bad, you disliked it. That's it. That's how the majority of people play their video games. And so, what do you call it? The other people, however, will try to puff themselves up and be like, look how smart I am. And that's where those people who try to like puff up their self-importance by sharing video game takes they've acquired from either a YouTuber or from some social media post, those are the ones who give the entire discourse a bad name. But I do agree that more people should think for themselves, but most people don't start thinking at all unless they're given an opinion to springboard off of. That's just the reality of the situation. Most people do not put the energy into critiquing video games as art at all. So they rely on other people to inspire them to go back to the game, you know. Your self-importance is by modding games on Linux. I mean, I am playing this game on Linux, that's for sure. Point is, like, that was a Tim Kaine post, right? Was where he said, like, players look to influencers to be told how to think. And I kind of agree. It gets very obnoxious. You know, Spider-Man going, that's a cute opinion. Did a YouTuber give that to you? I can see that. I can really see that. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to, I would have sworn I had a Star Wars, like, wallpaper to put up, but I don't see it, and this irritates me, because it could have been better. All right, let's see. You didn't know you were eating bad stuff until someone explained it to you? I just told you that most people, the vast majority of people who interface with video games do it at a surface level. They will say, this makes me feel good, I like it, therefore it's good. Or, this makes me feel bad, I dislike it, so it's bad. That is the most surface level interpretation you can take. And obviously, if you really need someone to tell you that, then you're an idiot. But when people talk about artistic critique or about how a game's story kind of betrays its own principles, things like that, that's something the average player never interfaces with at all. They will play the video game, and then they will be like, that was fun, and that's it. They treat it like a toy. And while it's true, majority of games are toys, practically speaking, most people won't. And when they hear someone give a half-educated, I say half-educated for a reason, because it's usually grabbed from some social media post or something else, or someone else's video, right? They'll make a half-educated take, and it blows a lot of people away, and they want to hear more because they're hearing something deeper from what they had played and only experienced like the teeniest, tiniest little fraction of, you know? There are people who will go through games. They will either speedrun them or they will just try to like blast through them and not notice so many things about them, you know? You've had a few instances where you couldn't explain why you liked a game until you heard someone talk about it and bits of it would click with you. Yes, that is very common with people online. And that's what I mean by like influencers telling players, quote unquote, how to think. Unfortunately, this doesn't wait. You have a friend who does that, just rushes through games, makes co-op painful. I understand. I really do. But time is a commodity we don't have a whole lot of, and you know, there are plenty of bad games you enjoy. You think Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a bad game? I didn't consider it bad once we got the community patches. The release state is obviously unforgivable, but as a person who's been modding games since 1994, I'm willing to take a modded game and judge it functionally based on that, you know? Just saying. My goodness. Yeah. That the gameplay was horrible? Depends on what strategy you went for. I'd say if you went for melee, yeah. The melee system in that game could definitely use a rework. You couldn't get Bloodlines to work in wine? Interesting. Yep. The new Bloodlines is it's a decent video game, but because it has all this stuff built on top of it, it's like you're gonna have a bad time, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you're gonna have a really bad time if you go play the original and then you play the sequel. You will have built up so many expectations that, yeah, just don't. Okay, I'm going to fix up one more thing, then we're getting back into KOTOR, because I'd like to actually play this video game for an hour or two, as opposed to just sitting here chatting. I like chatting. It's why I stream, but I like to do a little of both, you know? Just saying. So, your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped?
Does anyone hold a grudge against him?
Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
The door was locked. Did somebody break it down? Could someone have opened it from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion is a droid? A droid? You expect me to run off to find some stupid droid? Nah, we'll go with the first one.
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Oh, no. That is unfortunate. I'm missing something. Fuck. Beep boop, beep boop. Yes, I understand that you're concerned with him, for him too.
He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
Okay. So you live alone with this droid?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
So she has an unhealthy relationship with her droid, and her droid is like, "Hey, I'm getting out of here." For your in order to foster your own personal growth, for your own safety, maybe we get rid of this droid. Just saying. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If I happen to see him, I'll send him back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
That last line. I need him so much. All right. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I realized, as I heard a buzz from the other room, that my phone is somewhere in the basement that is not here, and I'm going to need it in a couple hours at least. Give me a couple minutes. I will be right back. But yeah, lovely, lovely lady. We're gonna help her find her her droid, her personal droid. I literally just had my wife call the phone. That was the easiest way to do it. Give me a sec. I'm gonna close the door. Yeah, I just went upstairs and said, "Hey, call my phone." It's that simple. We got the phone. Thus, when I need it, I will have it. I have a backup battery that we plug into it so that it stays full charge. I could plug it into the computer, but then it would start like sharing notifications and stuff, and I don't want that. 69%. Nice. 42 minutes till fully charged. Excellent. So, anyway, that didn't take long at all. That was scary. This lady needed her droid. I'm just thinking of that line, "Jump on my sword while you can," from Oblivion. We have a vibro blade and a lightsaber. Oh, it's Adam Larp. Hold on a second. Give me a sec. Oh, we got Kath-hounds to fight. Fair enough. The time has come. Attack flurry. Flurry. Let's go. Kath-hounds? Rawr, rawr. Oh, jeez. Fair enough, I suppose. Let me see what else we got going on here. Could have sworn there were other things I could do that weren't grenades. I guess it's flurry. Yes. Let's go. Oh, wow. Am I going to die to Cath Hounds? Is this how it ends? This! Okay. I don't want any attacks of opportunity. I have to turn around and fight this. Yes. Very good, very good. Okay, here we go. Crazy having these different animals attacking me. I can see why. Amazing. Yeah, we're a juggernaut now. That's fine. These look like No Man's Sky creatures. True. Absolutely true. Give me a second. I need to make a post. It's called, when the latest Twitter grifter, there we go. And getting angry about your favorite, franchise. There we go. Alright. Star Wars edition. May the 4th be with you. There you go. Did I go for the sneak attack? Yes, but I was stupid. So, I didn't actually use it this fight. Okay. Anyway. Let me see here. Okay, please refer to the following Twitter tweet. Yes. Okay. Well, we got a picture of Adam Lark there. Yeah. There's somewhere I can go to, like, just heal up instantly. Wait, I have an idea. If I go to map and I go to return to Ebon Hawk, and then I return from the Ebon Hawk. Hold on. This should work. Yeah, transit back. And I should be at full health. Yes. There we go. Full health without having done anything. Like evening this out. Fuck it. Everywhere today. Everywhere! It's fine. Anyway, let me mess around with the thing there. Yeah. Okay. Adam Larp. Great. We're gonna go talk to Adam Larp. Oh, no. What's the stealth module? What was it called? Where was the sneak module? Night speed was 1 power, but I'm pretty sure there was just like an advanced stealth module that I needed to use. And I'm pretty sure it's got to be equipped. I remember now. This is gonna take a bit. It's been 3 months since I played, so let's see. It's not neural stimulator. It'd be like in. I'm pretty sure it's like a section you use here. So let's see. Aural amplifier. It should be some kind of like stealth generator or something. That's how you sneak in this game. You have to like activate stealth mode with a cell. Let's see. Yeah, stealth field generator. There it is. Cool. So we go to the equip screen and we get that slotted on. I should also probably wear decent equipment. It occurs to me I was wearing no armor when I could have been wearing Republic mod armor the whole time. Yeah, stealth belts. Cool. Stealth field generator. Okay. Cool. So, we go... Should be around here somewhere. What was the button for it? gonna drive me crazy. It was an activatable. A neural stimulator, jeez. Yeah. Madness. Utter. Wow, did you see him, like, going all over the place? Holy fuck. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just gonna die. It's fine. So... let me look at the, what do you call it? Feedback, graphics, gameplay. Gameplay, key mapping. Here it is. Okay, let me see. Game menu. So it's definitely, like, an option. Activate, non-medical item mine, skills. Let's see. Solo mode, flourish weapon. Clear combat action is Y. I don't have to, like, click that button if I don't want to. Cancel combat is F. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that one. But no, I could have sworn there was, like, a stealth-specific thing. And, gonna drive me crazy looking for it, because I am, as you know, I am quite stupid. And, yeah. Let me see. Did I get the belt equipped? Let's make sure. So this is the stealth field generator. Enter stealth mode, camouflage field. Opponents make an awareness check. I keep forgetting that this is like freaking D&D, you know? I love it. A modified D&D. It's definitely something, but it's not the thing I want. You think it's the hourglass icon? That right there. That's pause game. Pause game is nice. I like pause game. What about this? Solo mode. That stops everyone from going. Yeah. That stops everyone from following me. But I used it before, like 3 months ago. So yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I've got the stealth field generator. It enables stealth mode. Do you need to put point into it? I should have like multiple points. Let me look at this. If we go over to our character sheet, we have total rank 0. I could have sworn we actually had points into the ability to. It was like a leap that we were going to use. Pretty sure. Yeah, we got speed. We got effect mind. What was the ability then? There was a particular force ability we were using as a part of like our guardian training. Maybe it was feats, and then let's see. It was, yeah, sneak attack was part of it. Scoundrel's luck, force sensitive. I could have sworn we had like something very particular in our loadout, and I'm trying to find it because I thought we had a particular. Yeah, sneak attack makes sense, but it wasn't sneaking per se. It had something to do with force jump. There we go. Diplomacy. When an opponent is in range with a standard attack. That's it. It was a standard attack. I don't need to. I was using flurry, and it doesn't count for flurry. It only counts for standard attack. Adrenaline amplifier. Get back. Yeah, advanced adrenaline amplifier. Get back on here. We don't use sneak. We use standard saber attack. That's it. That's all we do. Standard saber attack. And our leap counts as a sneak attack. That's it. That's all we had to do. I swear, I'm gonna go crazy here. Anyway. Adam LARP. Let me introduce myself. I'm Adam, a simple merchant with a noble purpose. What's your purpose? Purpose! Settlers, noble humans have been plagued by calf hounds. I made this my mission. What is your mission? To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Highest quality weapons for the lowest prices. Low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? Okay. Let me see what you're selling. Okay, so it looks like we got a vendor out here, which is nice. So in the event we need, will it vend? That is the freaking flamethrower. I should give this flamethrower to the droid there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. So, yeah. Let's, I assume this is I assume all the animals are evil. Yeah. So I do this. And then, yeah. Bam! And that is, make no mistake, a sneak attack. So, yeah, that's a good intro to battle for sure. Let me see. Unfortunately, I am stupidly using, what do you call it, solo mode. So let's do this. Let's turn off solo mode and keep going. Will it vend? That is the question. Okay. Now I must, like, orbit my thing. Okay, we're going after this Kathhound next. Yep. Bam! Glorious! Okay, goodbye. Okay. We should be able to look at him. He's running after the animal. Oh, this is funny. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. And then I'm going to select the hound. Yes. Bam! And then we back up. Oh, I was gonna do the same thing. Yep. Anyway, this is how we play the game now. We just leap at enemies. We leap at them. It does massive damage. It's considered a sneak attack. This is why we put all our early points into sneak attack. Why, specifically, it took me forever to remember this shit. But, yeah, we have sneak attack 4, which adds 4 to 24 points of damage to our leap. And that's how we do it. That we just leap at the enemies and murder the crap out of them. Okay. So that's it. That's how we will play the game from now on. And whenever we need healing, we just hit the map, go to Return to Ebonhawk, and you may think, hey, what's with that? Transit back. We are fully healed. Ta-da! That's how you play a video game. Now, if you look at this guy, he's back, right? We're gonna do it again. Okay. So, we immediately disengage and run. Yeah. Disengage and run. Now, you may be thinking, hey, this is a terrible idea, and you'd be right. There you go. So, again, we target this Kathhound, and the moment it gets into range, apparently we don't leap at it at all. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Point is, though, from a distance, we should be able to leap and do damage, yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's how we play now, yes. Transit scumming. You got it. You got it. Okay. Whoop. That one's dead. There's another Kathhound over there. I'm gonna leap for it as soon as they let me. Yep. And it took massive damage. There's another one over there. Bam. And that's how we just pre-damage our enemies. Yep. Yeah, so we do Mario jumps. Sure. I can't Goomba stomp enemies, sadly, but hey. Go jump, woman. Go. You bet. Anyway. Let's do another leap. So what we do is we leap. What are you doing? Yeah. Leap. Bam. Then we immediately disengage and run. And then we select the Kaith Hound. And, whoop, stop, and then leap. Ah, it didn't work. What a shame, what a shame. Yep. Acrobatics. Unfortunately, my droid may break any second, so we're gonna switch away from my droid. We're gonna disengage and run for it. Bye! Anyway, we're going to now attack this. Switch characters. And you'll notice that this target, we're gonna disengage, and then, yeah. So, yeah, it's being a pain, no matter what we want to do. The Kaith Hound. Yep, that's the Kaith Hound. Bam! Done. It's dead. Come, Revan, friend or traitor, come. Yeah, something like that. It is pretty funny. Which way are you going? To hell. We are going to hell. Speaking of which, that's our character. We are very dark side. Very, very dark side. I'm willing to bet. Is this how you honor the Sith tribe? Jeez. Come and look upon the Star Forge. Do you have a favorite Star Wars character? I mean, I enjoy Kyle. Kyle isn't much of a character, but I enjoy him the most. I know my wife's favorite character is Mara Jade, and they kind of just ended Star Wars. It's a damn shame. When they made the new movies, they just kind of stopped with the Star Wars I cared about, you know? Why not Pizza the Hut? Pizza the Hut. Right. Yeah, jeez. I don't really know anymore. It's funny memes, but I won't be able to really make a statement until the new Spaceballs movie comes out. Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Damn. We're gonna kill this Kaith Hound right here. Yep, it's dead. Excuse me. Stop that. Welcome to die. Really? This is what I live for. Live for. Okay, fair. Fair. We're killing this guy. Hold on. What was it? You said, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Right. Okay. Let's get going. There's another Kaith Hound.
Now.
Sucks to be you. Okay. The Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket. Yeah, we got that. What about it? Right here. I also have a droid. Yeah. I also have a droid here. Not the red one. The purple one. Yes. Okay. There's some more Kaith Hounds over here. We're gonna practice killing as many as we can. This is our quick training montage. Bye. Okay. That K-Hound is dead. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just kill it the old-fashioned way. With a firing squad. Okay. Have you seen Fargoth Ur? Okay. Anyway. What we need to do is quickly return and then transit back. You see, you know what's funny? The voice of the guy who talks to you on the shuttle, saying, "Hey, we're gonna be Jedi," in Jedi Academy. He's voiced by the same guy who voices Sven in Skyrim. Yeah. He's also in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Okay, this is a problem. Oh! Normal attacks in my video game? We're fine. Okay. We're still hunting K-Hounds. Whoop. K-Hound. Let's go. Bye. Amazing. See, we just made distance between us and the K-Hound, and then, you know, it got shot. This is nice. We're doing well. I'm sure there are objectives for us to go to, but I'd rather hunt for the moment. Here we go! Bye! Okay. So we do that. Not quite what I had in mind. Bye. There we go. I'm still getting the handle on this leap attack. My goodness. You always recognize Rosh's voice. Yes. True. I think we've looped back around to the, what do you call it, Jedi, I was gonna call it the Academy, but, the frickin', oh, we haven't been to this side yet, so we should definitely go over here. But yeah, we're looping around the Jedi Enclave. I'm just adding more areas to my map. So, for those who don't know, it helps to have a map. And there are a lot of people who don't know that it helps to have a map.
Good evening, me lord. Helps to have a map. Helps to have a map. Helps to have a map.
Okay. There we go. That should do it. Really? More creatures? How's it going, droid?
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My weapons are my authority. Now I'll be going now.
Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
Very good. Okay. Let's go. Damn, one shot. One kill. Oh, God. I see. So this is how it ends. Oh no. There we go. That'll show them. Yeah. Glorious. Okay. The only thing I miss about Star Wind is that I could loot these corpses. Speaking of... Nope, don't do that. Yeah, disengage for one turn. I see. No leap attack for me. What a shame. What a shame. That'll show them. That'll show them. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Space aliens, yeah? Okay. Man. Yeah, that leap attack definitely does a lot of bonus damage. Goes, mate. You just wiped out. Oh, I think these are the Mandalorians. Neat. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know anymore. I don't know any, yeah. I don't know anymore, to be honest. Okay. Ooh.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
We're Mandalorians. Look, can you... Oh... I see. This sucks. I didn't realize the Duros were fighting alongside of them. Hold on. Hey, stop it. Fuck. This hurts. Give me an advanced med kit. Thank you. Okay. I like how I'm just kind of like pew 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 pew. Okay, disengage and leap. It won't let me leap because it's not on a it's not in like a direct line of sight. So, oh, he's got a vibroblade. Well, ain't you a nice little Mandalorian? Goodbye. Oh, you switch back to your blaster? That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Mando Man. Ah! Learned about Karth's mentor. I don't care about that. What's the, like, active quests? Jedi trials. You must cleanse the meditation. Blah, blah, blah. Missing companion. Mandalorian raiders. You've encountered some Mandalorian raiders. They did not seem as organized or as powerful you've been led to believe. Perhaps you have yet to meet one of their more powerful members. That would make a lot of sense. What's in these remains? Oh, Mandalorian datapad. Yes, let's take those. Mando pad. What's on the Mando pad? Where would it be? I don't remember this inventory system anymore. It's been too long. It should be over here. Yeah. Mando pad. Got it. So all items. There's just a data pad. Mandalorian data pad. Jerk. Do you remember not to take the XT model bike out? Yeah, okay. Consider yourself lucky. If someone's dumb enough to take that thing out, they would have plowed right through into the ground within a kilometer, I say. So, your bike sucks, in other words. Got it. Damn peasants. Equipment pack. What's inside? Med packs, computer spikes. Cool, I can, use the... Definitely use that. Very good, very good. Okay. What we do is we heal ourselves, because that's just how this game works. Transit back. You betcha. Instead of save scumming, we're transit scumming. You bet. Yes, yes. Okay. I still don't know any. Sorry. Go this way. This would lead us back, right? To where all the creatures were. I'm willing to bet this is like, yeah, it's a barricade. You can't go through there. It's funny. Like, you can't jump. Sorry. I still remember when the creator of Final Fantasy XIV, not the current head of Final Fantasy XIV, but the original creator was like, why would anyone ever need to jump in a game like this, you know? And then the guy who they brought in to fix the game immediately added a jump button. Okay. Another equipment pack. Did I miss this one, or is it the same one? Well, let's find out. It was the same one. It was just empty. It doesn't disappear. Okay. 800 by 600. You betcha. Exciting. The Grove is that way. I'm gonna go check out other things first. I'm gonna check the other. I'm gonna check out that tree. I'm gonna go over there. I do like how many of these, like how reminiscent Starwind is of KOTOR. Like you can see the inspirations for sure. Like and what was just ripped. Period. I love it. Who are you? Oh, that's Adam Larp. Adam Larp is here. Good to see you, Adam Larp. Yeah, I'll be going now. Thank you. I was just impressed to see Adam Larp, because, like, the area loops in on itself, and I didn't realize that. Fine. So, the courtyard, to the south path, to the strange ruins. I want to go over here and see if the animals are back. It looks like they only respawn once. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There it is. I'm still messing around with this. Bam! And then what we do is we run away. We heroically run away. Okay. Now, let's disengage. And let's leap. That's glorious. Simply glorious. Disengage. And leap. I am mastering this ridiculous combat jank. Disengage and leap. So, what's going on is force jump is considered, like, it's part of the Guardian, the tank class, right? And it's built into the tank class. What we did is we got 7 levels of Scoundrel in order to max out our sneak attack. And the sneak attack adds 4 to 24 damage when the attacker can't respond to the attack, which they can't respond to a leap attack, basically. They're kind of stuck on that. So it's added, it's applied to extra attacks made to the target. Got it. So if the target is stunned or immobilized, it would count. So that includes like stealth mode attack. But basically, the enemy can't respond to our leap attack. Therefore, it gets the damage bonus of the sneak attack we've been building on the character this whole time. Right? These many levels of Scoundrel have just been to give ourselves leap attacks. Now, that said, I would like to find more hounds if possible, just to continue practicing. That said, I think we've killed them all. There are occasionally respawned shenanigans, but yes. You always played Scout? I understand. I played Scout the first time as well. That's something I did quite a few times, actually. I'm trying to think. I remember I did Sith Lord once in the sequel. That was really funny. Okay, so it looks like all the Cath Hounds are back. This is fun. Bye. And then what we do is we just do this again. Yep. Bam. And so that is our primary play style, is to attack, flee, and then, whoops. Whoopsies. My bad, I may have pissed off a bunch of Cath Hounds off to the side. Oh, they didn't notice me. I noticed. Fair enough. No remains, no nothing. No nothing. Okay. Some games are working on better on Linux or Windows. This is true. I know this because I play games on both. Alright, here we go. Bye. Okay. What I do is I disengage. Then I aim for the Cath Hound behind. Whoops. I disengage. Then I aim for this Cath Hound. That one over there. Not quite the distance I need, unfortunately. Why is this one running? Doesn't matter. It's dead. Now, that said, I do need to nuke that Cath Hound in the distance. Oh, they're already dead. They died to our shooty bang bangs. But yeah, I'm still just practicing. So that when I get into a big encounter, I'll actually, you know, have a handle on the combat system. That said, nothing over here. Go figure. But yeah, I can see why Morrowind was a good match for this. Like, this was early 3D. The Grove is that way. Yeah, fuck it. To the Grove. Okay. That is a Cath Horned Hound. Fair enough. Stop. Stop. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. That will show them. Okay. Let's move back. Disengage. Select the target. No leap here. Too enclosed. Too many enemies, or too many allies around, I should say. Disengage. Go for the one outside. There we go. Want to make sure I don't mess this up. My droid is hurt. It's fine. Yeah, this works. Those Cath Hounds gave us quite a bit of EXP, the horned ones anyway. Yeah. Hey! Perfect. Then, back the hell up. I'm running against the droid, no! I don't know what this is anymore. It's fine. Yeah. Repositioning and convincing the enemies to hit the wrong target or, like, waste time is great. Because my fire team is, you know, constantly shooting them. Good. Very good. My droid is a little hurt. That sucks. But, you know. Tis what it is. Let's go ahead and save under, Danto time 01. Good. So, there's some remains over there. That is a Mandalorian melee shield. Who are you? What's going on?
I will be your doom!
Doom! Okay. I see. She will be my doom. And by that, I do believe... Oh, wow! Okay, never mind. I see what's going on here. This is impressive. Yeah. So, I'd like to try something a little stupid, if I could. And that is, I'm going to immediately just, like, toss my armor off like a crazy person. Where is it? Where's the, there we go. I'm just gonna, oh wait, I can't, equip it during combat. Fair enough. Fair enough. What I want to try something incredibly stupid. So I'm gonna reload because I have an idea. A really, really stupid idea. Okay. A cat girl? Yes. Yes, a Star Wars cat girl. This is true. Look! He's obtained his ultimate form. Canderous has ascended. I knew he was a Mandalorian, but to think he could achieve peak neutral pose. That is incredible. There we go. Look at that. Canderous is a powerful Mandalorian. That's right. Yes. Okay. What I want to do, I want to dare to be stupid. Stupider than anything before. We're going to strip off our clothing and just wear the bodysuit. Here we go. My goodness. You know, it said, you were going to play this for the first time, but lost a stalker? Yeah. I understand. Stalker is a good game. Haven't played it in many, many years. Barely played it, even. But I own all three, so that's cool. My goodness. Hold on. Oh, no. Someone said, I'm never trusting a Best Buy employee's opinion again. I'm like, fair. I just read that in another chat. It's like, yeah. Fair. Fair. Okay. We're good. Before we go for... Yeah, we're going to fight her in just a second. So we're going to go... Danto time save. Did you buy a Steam controller? No, I already have 2 Xbox controllers. I understand the merit of running a... what do you call it? Running a controller that has, like, touchpads for, you know, mouse games. But that will have to be, like, a year from now or 2. Like, I don't see myself legitimately needing those features at the moment. Not, like, if I'm going to play a 2D side-scrolling platformer or, like, a third-person over-the-shoulder game, I'll use a controller for sure. But for the most part, I do keyboard and mouse. You know, like if it's going to be, say, Elden Ring, I'll use a controller. But if it's going to be like City Skylines, it's going to be a keyboard and mouse, right? So like I already kind of have divided, you know, the games I want to play on controller versus games I want to play on keyboard and mouse. And I don't see myself like crossing the streams, so to speak. You know, playing vice versa at the moment. I'm not saying I won't in the future, and I'm not saying like family won't end up giving me a Steam controller. They're like family's been very good about giving me stuff that I like, so like I wouldn't put it past them to get me a Steam controller. But what do you call it? Yeah, the new one looks good. Just it's like, why didn't you buy a Steam Deck? Because I don't have a use for it, you know. That's just the sad reality. My goodness. Said you have an OG Steam controller with the gyro pad, and you're the first person on the planet who loves it. I understand. No, I get why you'd want it. Like, mouse first games. That's what it's for, you know. Said you had the old one, and you don't think there's that much reason to switch to it. Yeah, I understand. I don't see myself switching up to it from my like Xbox controller, you know. I don't see it happening. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dare to be stupid. Get ready. Thank you.
I will be your doom.
I will be your doom. Alright, here's what we do. Night speed. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Night speed. Bye. Oh, God. He is beating him up. Hold on. Hold on. Bye. So she kicks his ass. If I leave, she kicks his ass. That's basically it. Bye. Okay. Bye. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
You're stronger than me, even in my darkness. Blue lightsaber? Default lightsaber. They haven't given me an option to change it up yet. But I get what you're talking about. You can see the veins on my face. I mean... so aside from Candorus doing his amazing pose, I'm going to save that really quick. Give me a sec. Yeah. And then... yeah, you can see what a wonderful person I am. You see all those veins? Okay. So, who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
I see. You were a Jedi then?
A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
I laugh at your pathetic attempt. The dark side is never powerful enough. You slew your master. You shall be the one I crush! No, you slew Quatra, your master?
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was
Power
not
of hate.
enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I was sent. Wait, I was declared I've decided to slay you. So, let's see. Why are you doing this?
I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the council, so here I shall stay.
Is that a Khajiit? Yeah, a Cathar, one of the cat people. You bet. Right. I just want to talk.
Talk? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I have no desire to hurt you. You're right, maybe I should.
Act or be gone.
Act or be gone. I've decided to remove this taint. I was sent by the council to cleanse the grove.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
I don't really want to kill you.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Come now. You are a beautiful young woman who has much talent. Let's see. Why are you doing this? Maybe you shouldn't have been a Jedi. Standards cannot apply to everyone. First step on the path to true knowledge is knowing that you are ignorant. I am very ignorant. There's no question about that. But yes, I'm gonna persuade her.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi.
Yes.
You seem to know just what affects me. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
Let's see. Even in death, there's the Force. You're mastering the risk. Life is suffering. Yes, yeah. Oh no, this is glorious. Okay, give me a second. I need to I need to just do that right there. Yeah. Perfect. I got life is suffering. I'm saving that right now. Yeah. There we go. Let me see. I am gonna go ahead and post that one as well. Life is suffering. Let me see. Okay. Words of wisdom from BioWare. There we go. Okay, there. Yep. In Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Yep. There we go. Gonna go ahead and copy pasta that. Yeah. I'm just going ahead and pasting it because it's pretty good. There we go. Life is suffering. Yeah. I'm gonna persuade her, obviously, because that seems to be the bet. Yeah. Come on, it's not your fault.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. I think, in my own way, I truly loved her. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
They will surely take your back. Your master surely won't be forgiving you. Yet forgiveness must be asked. Council will forgive a lot. Anger. Show them that you freed yourself from this base passion. Yeah. Nah. Your name, like, I could just. Ooh, this is so tempting. Let's see, the Super NES Star Wars. Oh yeah. When you got to Star Wars, what is the second one? Empire Strikes Back. You got, whoops. They said, Luke, choose the Force. I remember that. Like, Obi-Wan would tell you, choose the Force. That's, that was definitely a thing. Republic Commando was great. I picked it up recently. Yeah. There we go. That should do it. Okay. I need to turn down the volume, but otherwise it's good. I accidentally turned these off because I'm stupid. Headset. Bring it down to like 30%. There we go. All right. What else did I miss? I missed a lot. Go figure. This looks good. Okay. We're back. I think. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all the persuasions. I think.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Sorry, they would always accept you back. Unlikely, but it's worth a shot. No inner peace, show them your sincerity. I do not know. And if you can't bring yourself back, then I must slay you. Yeah. Maybe worth a shot. Damn. Okay, fine.
Thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then.
Fair enough.
I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Give me your saber. Oh, nice. It didn't give me light side points. I'm happy about that. I was worried that it was going to give me light side points. Cathars are a race of cat people. Yeah, I don't know why you would think they look like Khajiit. Alright, I got a mesh underlay, battle stimulant. That's all good. Okay. Well. Let's go hunt some more Kaithhounds now that we finished that quest up. Hell yeah. So it's a Danto times 02. Good. Now, we are going to attack the hound. No, stop it. Good. I need to get there just so it's perfect. Yeah, I have like some restored content thing and like a Pazak fix. That's about it. Like I made Pazak easy because I didn't want to deal with it. Let me see. Theory on no. The Akaviri Snake Men. The Akaviri Snake Men, the real problem is Oblivion had no desire to make Akaviri Akavir. Number one. Number two, ESO had no desire to make the Akaviri Akaviri. So, unfortunately, we got humans and humans. And then we got lore that says they're snakes. And so I just shrug and go like, I don't care anymore. It's obvious that they don't care about the lore, so I'm not going to try to piece those together. I'm just going to say, hey, I guess there are humans in Akavir, and shrug. That's it. Yeah. Let's go. We're gonna disengage, then we're gonna attack. Fuck yeah. And then we're gonna run. And so what we do is we rotate our camera around. And then we disengage, and we attack. And that's how we clear everything. Yep. Maybe not what I need to do, but hey. Yeah. Good work, Canderous. I see. We're gonna wait. We're going to... wait. Jump attack! Hell yeah. Good. As it should be. Wait, what? Mandalorians? Here? Fuck. Fair enough. Mandalorian. Goodbye. Well done. Damn it. Try again. Nope, still not right. Still not right. Oh, jeez, look at this guy. Bastard that he is. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay. I do not want to get sandwiched between this nonsense. Yep. Back up. Okay. Yeah. He's after me. Good. Because he went after me, he died. It's that simple. Mando man with a Mando plan. Alright. Bethesda has no respect for its own lore. They don't use the unreliable narrator as a hand wave for laziness. That's untrue. Bethesda's fans do it in defense of poorly written lore. It's that simple. Don't get me wrong. I quite like the idea of Akaviri Snake Men. And I'm okay with humans being an Akavir, right? Dragonland. I'm okay with both. But I'm not going to try to, like, fit these two unfitting jigsaw puzzle pieces together. Because it's obvious that the lore was written by someone, and then the gameplay was made by someone else, and the two didn't agree. Anyway. Tamriel is not a living, breathing world. It's a set of performance pieces put on for the player's benefit. Bang! Duros is dead! Goodbye! Okay. Here we go. Mando man with the Mando plan. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on. Come on! There we go. Hell yeah. Wait. What are we shooting? What are we shooting? K-Hounds? K-Hounds. Okay. We got K-Hound. Horned K-Hounds coming in. Bye! Okay. It's still after me. Keep going. Still after me. Keep going. Still after me. Change of plans. Aim for the other one. Bye. Force speed! Okay, we're aiming for this one next. Bye. Hell yeah. That was glorious. Heal? Why would I do that? There is a way, a place and a time for healing. You'll notice... Let's get these remains. Frag grenades, hell yeah. What else? Mandalorian data pad. Cool. Alright, so here's how we heal. Instead of save scumming, we transit scum. Yes, transit back. Ta-da! TS lore. Reddit wants Akaviri lore to be as dumbed down as possible. Of course. I mean, people... Okay, so... The Elder Scrolls is a high fantasy franchise, but the fan base was mostly cultivated around Skyrim's time, right? That's when the majority of people entered the what do you call it? The fan base. And so Skyrim is the most grounded, down to earth, and lower fantasy. What about dragons? Still lower fantasy than others. And so yeah, it's kind of interesting because we have what do you call it? We have, like, the vocal... I'd argue majority, right? The vocal majority who were like... you said, what is high fantasy and what is low? Yeah, I'm not going to litigate that for you right now. I'm afraid you're going to have to go look that up somewhere else. But as far as... the majority of the fan base goes, they acquired their taste for the Elder Scrolls from Skyrim. It is a Skyrim aesthetic and a Skyrim sense of more grounded sensibilities that the majority of the fan base is looking for. That said, it is very interesting. Have you played Starfield? It'll be a couple years before I play Starfield again. I enjoyed it for 236 hours, but I am done with it until I'm ready to make a new playthrough. I don't want to continue my old playthrough. I want to start over and do a whole new playthrough. But we're a couple years away from that because, quite frankly, I want to do like a mega modded version of it. I don't really have any desire to play with... like one or two minor changes, you know. Yep. Anyway, to you, Skyrim feels more bland than grounded? hold on a second. There you go. What did this guy have to say? Hold on.
Stop trying to make games realistic.
Realistic? What did Gabe Newell say? Yes. Gabe Newell said... Here we go.
Where you'd be sitting in a design review and somebody'd say, that's not realistic. And you're like, okay, what does that have to, like, explain to me why that's interesting, because in the real world, I have to write up lists of stuff I have to go to the grocery store to buy. And I've never thought to myself that realism is fun. I go play games to have fun. And so we had to come up with some notion of what fun was. We knew it was an ad hoc definition, and it was the degrees to which the game recognizes and responded to the player's choices and actions, right? You know, in behavioral science, you would say we're explicitly talking about what were reinforcers and what the reinforcement schedules were, right? At that point in time, that was a useful way of making design decisions.
Anyway, a lot of people want the Elder Scrolls to be, well, you put it bland, but realistic can be thought of in that way when you have a high fantasy franchise and suddenly it's much more grounded. I mean, look at Oblivion, where they explicitly say, like, the divines don't make themselves known except through the words of traitor priests. You know, basically it's they're what they tried to do there is to kind of equate the divines with the Christian God, and then, you know, make the make Mehrunes Dagon into the American Christian devil. There's when I say the American Christian devils, because most of what we know about hell is biblical fan fiction, right? It's not biblical canon. So, if anything should be argued about in terms of canon, it's probably the Bible. Just saying. More people should know what's canon and not when it comes to the destination of their immortal soul. Just saying. You like more grounded fantasy as well? You just don't think they're doing it well? No, they're not. They're not, like, Skyrim could be a lot better than it is, and that's why people who see me play it, I will get comments. I usually delete, like, the comments, like, really quickly, because I just, like, I don't want to have that shit stinking up my comment section. But they're like, why are you playing this this trash? I can't believe you have to play this for views when you could be playing something good like Morrowind. You know, they get this impression because I've made a lot of criticisms regarding, what do you call it, a lot of criticisms. Yeah, you said Zarek caring about views, LMAO. Yeah. It is really funny. I will find new and innovative ways to get people to stop watching forever. I will do it. You know, there's a whole bunch of people who saw a Twitter post that, as you know, I am a woman now. Like, at least according to Twitter. And so, how do I put this? Like, the people who came in very concerned and angry about it, they I kind of antagonized them intentionally. And you know, like, at the end of the day, the next drama thing will come up, and I'll find a new way to antagonize a whole new portion of viewers. It will happen, and I will do it. All right. I will always do what I want to do. And when people don't want me to do when people don't want me to do what I want to do, that's when we have a little problem. And when they become my entertainment. Now then, hasn't Twitter been saying stuff about you for months? No, 4chan has been saying stuff about me for like a year and a half now, something like that. But you see, like, what happened is, like, this one racist account. It was like, it used like a Star Trek character or some shit. But this racist account, like, had a post that blew up with like millions of views, and it was about Mickey D and myself. And so, you know, they they made a big stink about it, and I ended up banning a lot of people, or ended up blocking a lot of people, I should say, you know. And people go like, if he's really rage baiting, then why does he block people? Well, that's the fun part. So I enjoy briefly triggering people, but I don't want them to stick around, right? Once I've triggered them, I will then block them, and that way, I can have my cake, and then, you know, like, throw away the wrapping paper, so to speak, right? But, I mean, the kind of people that get triggered over how I decide to dress, they aren't really the kind of people I'd want around, you know? Just saying. Dip their toes into the hot water and then fuck off. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not a masochist. I don't want to sit here and constantly take abuse. The abuse is, like, the attempt of abuse is amusing, but the like, leaving them here would stink up the place, you know? Anyway, someone asked if I was an anti-woke person back in the day. And that's because they heard me making fun of SJWs. Yeah. And if those SJWs were still posting to this day, those posts that I made fun of would be considered grifting today. Just saying. I've always made fun of grifters. Sometimes it's politically incorrect to do so. Sometimes it's considered, you know, left-wing, but I don't like grifters. It's that simple. And people confused my making fun of SJWs as a political position, and not, this grifter disgusts me with their grifting. Just saying. We're throwing this back. There we go. Anyway, some people have 50 accounts. It happens. It happens. All right. Let's keep going. Why play something you enjoy? I know. Crazy. No. It's because those people don't accept the fact that I enjoy Skyrim. If I criticize Skyrim, if I, like, make a video, 5 things I hate about Skyrim, they assume, if you hate, like, parts of Skyrim, you hate all Skyrim, right? You know. They don't have any comprehension. They don't have any comprehension of this, you know, like, nuance, right? You either love it or you hate it. One person, I made a video about the things I thought, like, were busted about Starfield. And someone said, you don't play 236 hours of a game and then turn around and hate on it. Like, I don't know who you are, like, what do you mean by that, you know? Like, in this case, it was Starfield. Like, again, I played it for 236 hours. I said I liked the dungeon crawling. I liked the idea of Starfield, but the implementation was terrible. And I'm pretty sure these people only watched like the first couple minutes of my video because I deconstructed what was wrong with it pretty well. And they got angry that in my second video I was very, very critical of Starfield, you know? Said 236 hours of a Bethesda-type game isn't very much. True, but I did all the content. They asked me to then do New Game Plus and do it again, and I said no. I was done. And people are constantly asking me to do it again, and I'm constantly saying no. Because I'm ready to not play New Game Plus, but rather start a brand new playthrough from scratch. But I'm waiting for the mods and any other content to get caught up. If people think I'm going to buy a paid mod sight unseen, fuck you. I'm going to try it out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Said, seems like no is not a no to others. People are strange. I'm strange in different ways. When I call people a weirdo, that is in full understanding that my New Year's resolution was to become even weirder. Right. Yes. Let me see. In 236 hours of Morrowind, you're still learning stuff? True. No means no unless I want it yes. I said, you're endlessly critical of Skyrim, but at the end of the day, it's probably your favorite game. I love modding Skyrim. I love Legacy of the Dragonborn. I think Ice Cream Assassin and his Discord server may have slightly inflated egos because of their massive success, but I praise their work seriously. Like it's kind of incredible. Let me see. Neon Genesis Evangelion fans. Okay, so I like Evangelion, but I also hate its characters because they're broken people and I don't relate to them in the same way like other people would. I don't relate to Shinji. I understand Shinji in a I pity you sort of way, not a I relate to you sort of way. And I'd rather watch Razafon than watch this this cast of dysfunctional people. I understand it artistically, and I liked watching it. I'd just rather watch any other mecha show than rewatch this very, very sad cast of characters in a doomed world, essentially. There are some other shows that take place in doomed worlds that I rather like because I like the characters. If I had to pick, like someone said, Rei or Asuka, right? Which one do you pick? I pick Kaji. I vastly prefer women to men, but I'm going to be honest with you. Out of the pickings in Evangelion, Kaji is the most balanced individual, the closest to normal that I can see. If they gave like Kaoru like 4 to 6 more episodes, I'd probably pick him. Why not? But no, it's got to be Kaji. Yeah. Pen is the only normal... yeah, the penguin. Yeah. Good characters don't need to be relatable to you. L from Death Note. Death Note, well, L is relatable for reasons I'd rather not talk about. But that's a different matter altogether. Yep. What you meant is fans can think you only love or hate it. Thinking differently is the worst. Yeah. I looked at the rebuilds and I think they're kind of terrible. People like got angry when I said I view the new character as a stand-in for Anno's wife. And people are like, no, it's not true. That's not true. And they give me like a bunch of statements that don't mean anything to me because I'm basing my opinion off of what do you call it? A picture of his wife and like how she acts and how she quote unquote saves Shinji in the same way he was saved from his bad relationships. Yes, he said it's well known that Mari's just his wife. Yeah, but fans will try to refute that passionately, and I don't give a fuck about whatever statements or articles they've managed to scrounge up. I have made that determination on my own through my own observations. I don't need someone else's opinion or someone else's statements to confirm or refute it because that is my interpretation of the art. Artistic critique is a deeply personal thing. It's not something that it like oh well, actually this minor fact about the art means that your opinion is not valid. Fuck off. Anyway. Yes. Shinji ends up with her. That's what I'm saying is, like, I didn't see the last one myself. I saw, like, a synopsis. Not an opinion-laden synopsis, just, like, a factual one, right? And, like, seeing the screenshots and everything, she saved him in the same way she saved Anno, you know? Like, at least that's how it looks to me. The rebuild of Evangelion isn't quite good. Isn't very good. It's quite incoherent, but it's kind of fun. Makes sense. Yeah. Death Note live action Death Note. Don't watch the. There is a 2-part Death Note movie. A 2-part Death Note movie that you should watch. It's called Death Note and Death Note: The Last Name. There were 2 Japanese movies. You should watch those. Those are live action, but they are not the TV series, and they are not the Netflix series, right? I would recommend checking those out specifically. Death Note and Death Note: The Last Name. They're from Warner Brothers Japan, I believe, and those are good Death Note movies. Number 1. What do you call it? The Ray Penber setup, Ray Penber's wife. That whole thing has a much more interesting and I'd argue fulfilling resolution. Secondly, what do you call it? The ending of L's arc is better. Now, I'm going to mute the microphone, blow my nose, and then we're going to continue this. Okie dokie. You forgot this was a Knights of the Old Republic stream? It's because I yap a lot. I talk a lot. And if people don't like that, they won't like my streams because, you know, like, this is a little secret. It's not really a secret, but, I stream to entertain myself. It's awesome being able to chat with people. And, you know, like, I do it because it's fun. Like, the fact that it entertains other people is cool. Just saying. What if they watch for the maid outfits? There aren't a whole lot of people who do that. I once said that I'm not sexually available, at which point, like, a whole ton of the people who watched for the maid outfits stopped watching. Yeah. Anyway, let's get going. Bam. We did it. You were going to train at the gym with your uncle today? You met and chatted for over an hour and a half, and you're okay with that? Yeah. I was going to go to the gym more, but I ended up getting equipment here. I got a walking pad that I use when I'm working on the laptop, and then I got some like bungee cords, which I use in conjunction with adjustable weights. These are 50 pounds. Anyway, point is that... Oh, jeez. I twisted those a little wrong. Anyway. Point is that I'm getting there bit by bit. Just saying. I was going to go to the gym more, but then I got stuff here. Yes. Wraith Hound. It's fine. Good. Yay. I might want to consider halving their weight if I decide to show them off on stream more. Because problems. Yep. Pushing buttons is also pushing. Ah. Hold on. Doing it. Horned K-Fan. Yes, we're gonna keep looking. Are you extroverted? Oh my, yes. My wife is an introvert, so you know how it is. End up dragging her to things. That introverted, extrovert. I'm definitely extroverted, that's for sure. Yeah. Alright. What-oh. Okay. Where's this lead? That leads to the Mantel grounds. I want to see this area. Already been here? Yeah, already been here. This is the thing here. My goodness. I'm not going to give you my psychological profile, I'm afraid. You're going to have to figure that out for yourself. Goodness knows. Yeah, I'm not going to give you my psychological disorders. I'm not going to give you my personality profile. I'm sorry. Lol. The camera? No, I mean, there is a widescreen patch, but I'd rather just, do this. Can you attack the flying mantis? Only in Starwind. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. Who are you? I am Baluk from the Jedi Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both suspects speak Basic and Huttese. I was planning to settle this case myself, but now that you're here, it's an excellent opportunity to demonstrate how well you've been learning your lessons at the Academy. Although you are not a full Jedi, perhaps you can assist me in sorting out the truth. What do you want me to do? Listen to stories of the two suspects. I have brought a retrieval droid to access the archives of the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. Okay. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Consider each man's account and the facts of the information droid once you've gathered all the evidence you need. Run through a possible scenario with me. Yep. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. Fair enough. According to the accounts of the participants, these 3 men were here at the field together before the clouds broke. I find it odd these people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with storm clouds. Sorry, most people would seek shelter. Yeah, got it. This has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. The body with, wait. Alarnetic. Okay. 2 other men found at the scene when I arrived. Handund Guild was unarmed. Rickard Lustov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Is the hunting laser strong enough? Both men said they didn't do anything when they came across the body. But they accuse each other. Wonder where the blaster went for the other guy. I see. Is there anything else I should know? One last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side. Rickard was favoring one of his legs. You do well to remember that when progressing through the case. Anything else you need? I'll remain here while you question the witnesses. Terrible. Terrible. It's also very difficult to talk with this guy yapping over me. Kalar Nelik. Okay, the body... oh. If you leave, then... so if I leave, it cancels this out. Like, I can't just come back later. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Alright, Handon Guild, what's going on?
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Handon Gould. Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
See, I'm normal. I have veins visible through my forehead and eyeballs that are transparent, like... Or, you know, I'm a nice person, obviously. Hello, Fuzzy. Good to see you. And have a good one. Alright. So, what do we have here? Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Ha! You think I'm just going to arrest Rickard without checking things out? You're a crazy person. Alright, Rickard, let's have a chit-chat. I say as I hit the wrong button. Clickety-clack. There we go.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
What happened?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Sounds like you accidentally shot the dead man, but, how's it going, Droid?
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Kordanetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Cathounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cathounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Anything else about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
That's it then. Why can't I have ask information? Okay, hold on.
I will be here to assist you.
I feel like I should be able to ask questions about these 2 other guys. Let's go talk to our Twi'lek man. Is there something else I can help you with about this investigation? There we go. Let me see. I would like to discuss the murder. We should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, no doubt it will resolve the case. Handon said he was nearby, heard a shot, find Kaldar already dead. Rickard came out of the shadows with a blaster in his hands. I don't know. Yeah. Rickard shot Kaldar accidentally, perhaps. Handon found the body. Unlikely explanation. Seems more likely one of them's lying. Yeah, there was a storm going on, so we know the sun couldn't have been in the guy's eyes. Yep. Handon... I think Handon was lying about the thing being... the sun being in his eyes. Didn't mention the weapon he found by the body. Just the right time. Fat people always lie. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on. I've reconsidered. Okay. Rickard. Let's see. It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. Yeah. Well done. It was cloudy this morning. If it had been Rickard, yeah, sun wouldn't have been visible at the time of the killing. You seem to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. Okay. Let's let Rickard revise it then, I think. Yeah. It seems I was correct in assuming you could help with this case. The lie doesn't prove Rickard guilty, but I think you've taken the first step to unraveling this mystery. Yeah. We should proceed to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. Right. I will remain here as you question the witness. I played this game before. You know, let's see. When did Knights of the Old Republic come out? Okay, so it came out in 2003. So Let's see. So it's been about 22 years since I played it, to be honest. I played the sequel several times more. But, like, I may have played it one time between, somewhere, but it's been at least 20 years, like, 2 decades. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Okay. Hello there.
So, what do you want to know?
Let's see. Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Want to ask something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Let's see here. Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some areas. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Let's see. That's all for now. Yeah,
so,
hold on.
What do you want to know?
Yes. Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything. And the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
Hold on.
So, what do you...
Bullock says you were limping. Were you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But it's nothing that serious.
That's all for now.
Right.
Right. I don't see anything wrong yet. But we're gonna go talk to the
How can I
Handon.
be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him.
The point I
much.
would make is, if
In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you've killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here?
One second, I gotta fix the thing real quick. Gabe Newell video was running in the background. You know how that works. Okay, give me a sec. So, just remember, everyone, these words of wisdom from Knights of the Old Republic, specifically BioWare. Life is suffering. That's what we learned. Okay, let me scoot this down real quick. This window has jiggle physics, by the way. All the windows do. Okay, let's see here. The Steam controller isn't available in your country. It looks like something I would love to have, but at the same time, I don't have a real use for. Like, I have, 2 controllers as it is, and a Steam controller would give me the touchpads, right? And that's good for mouse control, like mouse-based games. I just don't see myself, like, using them to their full potential, Like, it's like, what can this do that your existing controllers can't? And, yeah. There we go. So,
Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I'm gonna ask you something
else. How can I be
else.
of further assistance?
Yes. Why are you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Yep. Okay. Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Why? We should be able to, like, poke him. Poke his side to see if he, like, cries out in pain. Alright. Hey.
How can I be of further assistance?
No, that's it.
Of course.
See you later, Emily. Okay. Hey there.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
Handon and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Didn't Handon hate speeders? So wait, Rickard cheated. Rickard was cheated out of a deal, and Handon got on a speeder. Handon doesn't like... He despises speeders. He keeps making that a point. Hey, you.
How can I be of further?
You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
You better come No, why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know?
So, you thought Calder was cheating you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Let's discuss the murder. Handon's lying. Let's see. He knew his wife was cheating on him. Certainly a motive for murder. However, don't jump to quick conclusions. Perhaps we should focus on the murder weapon itself. Look for the blaster. Yeah, okay. Keep it up. Let's see. Discuss the murder. Haven't learned anything yet. Okay. So... But I don't know about this. Hey there.
So, what do you want?
What about the weapon found on the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Juhani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Juhani's make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Right. Hey there.
How can I be of further assistance?
Do you know, what do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Of course. Hey, Droid!
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report about Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Thank you! Handon is the killer. Handon did not report the murder weapon being stolen. And Handon's wife was cheating on him. That's it then. So that's 2 strikes. Let's go ahead and talk.
So,
what do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Always.
Okay, just making sure there wasn't anything else. Let's go talk to Handon about it.
How can I be of further assistance? Hardly even. How can I?
Yeah. No new dialogue. It's fine. Let's go accuse. Okay. My goodness. Can you tell me? No, because I can always reload. I can save scum the video game. So we'll see. All right, I want to discuss the murder. The dagger has no right to be that shiny. I mean, what are you talking about? If it's not this dagger, then it would be this dagger, or perhaps this dagger. You can flat out see the top screen here. Hold on. Yeah, you should be able to see the top screen there. And not quite. There it is. Yeah. There's spectacle with my character's face right there. Yeah. Yeah, the second one's beautiful. Yeah, it was a pretty good one. Okay, someone tries to rob your computer. Yeah, we'll go with that. Do you know someone who owns a gun? Or knife? There we go. There we go. It was, give me a second here.
Someone that owns a gun? Do you know 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 someone? Do you know someone? Do you know someone that owns a gun? Do you know someone that owns a gun? Do you know someone that owns a gun or knife? Do you know
Or knife.
owns a knife? Do you own a gun? Do you own a knife? Load the gun and kill your best friend. Please kill your rabbi, kill your people, kill your mom, kill your dad, kill your rabbi, kill your people, kill your mom. Kill the, 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 knife, kill the, 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 kill the. I'm telling it to you.
Okay. Hold on, I need to freeze frame this.
To you.
Good. There we go. That's it. Yes, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. There he is.
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs,
you go to hell before you die.
Please.
Please. Please. Okay. Let's see. Blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. He lied about it being reported stolen, yes. We need one final piece of the puzzle. What is it? What is it? There's a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis. Perhaps you can inquire the droid about information, yes. Go to hell before you die. Jar Jar is the key to all this. Yes, if we can make kids love Star Wars again, if Jar Jar can be the comic relief character, and we can make Star Wars a wholesome show with politics in it, you know, like he has the galactic Senate politics and talking about democracy and all this. And then he's adding a comic relief character to try to get people, like, really interested. It's like, okay, you're casting your net a little wide, aren't you? And
How can I be of further assistance?
Bye. Hey there, Robit.
Is there any other information?
Talking about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Fair enough. Okie dokie. Save scum. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what it's called. Like, we're gonna save scum the experience points. That I just named the file save scum. All right. So.
What?
I see. Goodbye. The Jedi used a blue lightsaber. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Save scum and villainy. Yep. Yep. Let's discuss the murder. It doesn't belong to the victim. This is surprising. The blood belongs to one of the suspects, but which one? It's been degraded. Hello, hello. Hold on. Yes. Happy 4th indeed. It's Hendon's blood. It's Rickard's. It's got to be Rickard's blood because, like, Hendon had like a limp. Hendon was holding his side. Rickard had a limp. Yeah, cause Hendon was like holding his side, I think. Yes. Let's see. He was clutching his... I don't trust him! No, he's clutching his side. It's been moving odd since we arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely. That's right.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey. There is blood. It appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. Seems logical. Hendon killed for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Hendon after he killed Keldar. Fair enough. No, Rickard, it's about... I think they're both guilty. No, I agree. That makes sense. Yeah. You made your judgment in this case?
I can leave now, then?
You can go. I can let you go for, say, 100 credit. No, not with a Jedi Master watching me. You said it's 3. You're right. No, because it'd been bad blood between them. Yeah, you said they're both guilty? Yeah, that's probably true, but stay out of trouble for now. Yes, Mr. Guild, what's wrong? Don't you feel something should be taken to evidence for sentencing?
If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done.
Shut your mouth, you lying scum.
I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
The investigation was incomplete. I imagine if we examine the records, Calder had been cheating Rickard. The information would be easily accessible via the droid. You should look at it during your investigation.
Tentacle-headed moron! I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
To the Enclave! Right. Minor inconvenience, but one well worth the cost if you learn the lesson here. I realize your judgment was incorrect, but there are always consequences to your actions. As a Jedi, you must remember this. Good day, and may the Force be with you. Okie dokie. So that is that. And yeah, it looks like I gained 470 experience for that. Now, I told you I made a file called Save Scum. There's a reason for this. Save Scum. Because we're going to say they're both guilty. And we'll do that when I get back in just a minute. I need to go check on something. I mean, I need to take a break anyway. We're 3 hours in, so, you know. Yes. Why do you think I named the file Save Scum? Like, it says right here. Here, hold on. I'll blow it up so people can see. There you go. This was the plan all along. So, I'll be back in a couple minutes, and we'll finish it up with the other route. Be right back. Hello. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our save scum. We'll go ahead and accuse them. Hey, Droid, what's going on?
Is there any other...
Let's see... Handon's blaster... Sample of blood. Already did that. I gotta hurry up. You know what they say, hurry up and wait. Hello there. Yes, I want to discuss the murder. Okay, it didn't belong to... The blood didn't belong to the victim. It's, Handon's blood. Handon is clutching his side. Handon has been moving oddly. Perhaps you should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
Blood. He suffered a blaster wound to his side. Only logical scenario, Handon killed KLR. Yes, for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Handon after he killed Kaler. No, they're both guilty. Yes. A bold conclusion most people would not arrive at. But, you are not like most people. We are Jedi. I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. Yes. We know Keller is having an affair with Handon's wife, but what possible motive could Rickard have for wanting Keller dead? Let's see, he was also having an affair with Handon's wife. Rickard thought Kalar was cheating him in business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Keller dead. My theory is the morning of the events, both men knew Keller would be out here, and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot because of the affair he was having with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. Okay. From a distance, he saw Handon, thought it was Keller, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Keller cheated him out of on the business. Handon would have dropped his blaster once he found the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Enough is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder, one attempted murder of Keller Neddick, is evident. Additionally, Rickard can be charged with aggravated assault and the attempted murder of Handon Gould. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to the holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. You've done well. Obviously, you've been studying your lessons carefully. I will inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test. Save scum. Sure. Beep boop 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 boop. Happily. Happily boop boop. Thank you, T3. What? May the Force be with you. Okay. There we go. We got experience points. Okay. My goodness. Alright, we have done it. I think we've accomplished what I set out to accomplish, which was a massive burst of experience points. More importantly, we are going to call this Danto Time 2. That's what we're saving. And then we're going to fight some Cathhounds really quick. So we want to fight the other Cathhounds if possible, the big ones, yeah. Specifically that one. Bam. And then we need to immediately run!
Now that must
Whoop.
have hurt.
That must that must have hurt. Oh wow. The save scum turned out to be an awesome plot twist. It's true. It's true. Speed. Okay, let's see. First things first. We're gonna get him. That one. No. No! I need to disengage. Then... I don't know entirely the rules behind this, to be honest. It is really funny, though. It's like, we're gonna hit this guy next. Hold on. Disengage. Kill this one. Kill the K-Hound. Kill it. There we go. And that one's dead, too. Excellent. That's what force speed is all about. Yes. That should do. That, just seeing this level is instant nostalgia. I was playing Starwind before this, and they did a really good job at making Dantooine in Starwind feel like this. See, where is this lead? Oh. This is one of the, what do you call it? This is one of the estates. Fun. Gonna look around the estates to try to find anything. Nothing so far, but doesn't mean I won't find it there. Yes. Is this open worldy? I mean, kind of. I'd say it has a series of zones that you can then... no, non-family members are not permitted in this entrance. Okay. I mean... Like, if I want to heal up, I can always do this. I can go back to the Ebon Hawk, which is a fast travel back to our ship. Now, if I board the ship is like your hub, right? We can use this, if I go over here. Yeah, top quality content. Good, good. We use this terminal here. We can use the galaxy map to travel to different locations. Now, unfortunately, it won't let me travel, but you can see all the dots there, like these little dots. These will become, like, travel points later that we can go to different, like, sandboxes. And they will have different quests and things, and right now, we've just escaped the tutorial planet, so we're stuck still kind of gaining our... gaining knowledge, yes. I like how the robot is neutral. So, yeah, we'll go Canderous. No, I don't want to go alone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take the robot. T3M4 Expert Droid. It can shoot enemies. It can repair things. It's a good robot. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to... transit's disabled. Fuck. Oh well. I'm late. You've underestimated my laziness. Yes. We're just gonna reload here. So yeah. Apparently when I go on the ship, it disables the transit back function, which makes perfect sense. I'm gonna go fight these guys again. So I'm gonna start off with force speed before I do anything else. Then while I am fast, I'm going to attack this horned K-Hound, yes. You underrated my ability. Exactly, exactly. Alright, there we go. We are immediately going to run. So, the cool thing about this is we can just do that for a second, and then we click on that hound again, right? Bam. And so we then, we then run, and we disengage, then we resume for a second, and then we select the hound that's furthest behind. And apparently it won't let us this time. What a shame, what a shame. Yeah. But I am fast, and that's the point. The point is, like, leveraging our speed and then selecting the hound. And we can do that right there, yeah. So, as you can see, it's quite effective. That's our strategy. We're a scoundrel. what do you call it? Let's look at our character sheet really quick. So basically, we are 7 levels of Scoundrel and 3 levels of Jedi Guardian. So Scoundrel gives us access to Sneak Attack 4. And then Jedi Guardian gives us access to Forced Jump. Forced Jump is treated as a sneak attack. And so the idea is we leap at our enemies and then do sneak attack damage from Sneak Attack 4. That's kind of how we deal with that specifically. Now, if we want to get healed in most places, not all places, but most places, we can just return to the Ebon Hawk and then immediately turn around and transit back. That's transit scumming as opposed to save scumming. But yeah, so Dan time. Whoops. Yeah. Just Danto03. Good. So nowhere else to go really. Places to see. Let's see that at least is the path north. Let's go look at path north. Pretty sure we've already been there, but I want to see it anyway. Yeah. We've been here before. This is south, path north. Okay, so this would be one of the estates. Let's keep going. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try the path south then. Back to these grounds. I think there's like this connects somewhere. I haven't mapped this area out, so I'm just gonna use force speed. My force bar will get recharged when I like transit back. So I can literally just use this as a mapping tool. Very silly. So I will just abuse force speed even if it blurs my vision. It just kind of like fast mapping. Yep. So we look at the map here. We can see most of this has been mapped out. There's a section we can go that way, which we'll check out in just a second after we finish mapping this corner. I want to get everything nice and mapped out so that I know where I'm going at all times. And we just hit this again. Seems like my force points recharge pretty quick. I get almost all my force points back from speed when it's time to use the next speed. And I think that's quite ridiculous. Looks like... what is that? That is also a Nath Hound? Looks a little different. Hold on. We romancing? That's a very good question. I'm liking Canderous the most so far. Not saying that'll be our final choice, but, damn, it ran us back over. Fuck. Oh, well. Ow! Player moving. Oh, my droid died. What a shame. I hate that I'm gonna need... Oh, jeez, it's an albino hound. Okay, fair enough. Or speed. Goodbye. You're kidding me. That albino hound is kicking our ass. Yeah. Yeah, that albino hound, like, really wrecked us. Why is it doing that? Like, I don't understand. It should be allowing me to leap, but instead it's just, like, pushing me against the hound. What the hell? What is going on here? Like, the pathing is special, for sure. Okay, Canderous, Mr. Canderous, medicate yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Bye. Okay, disengage. Stop for a second. Other Cath Hound. Bam! Done. Okay. Right. We're just gonna delete all that nonsense there. Crazy persons, crazy, whoa. Damn. One hit and I'm dead. That'll show him. Oof, I leveled up, but the... Yeah, that's it. Okay. Canderus's mechanics are actually better for melee. Interesting. Level up. Scales. What are my skills? The answer is persuasion. The answer is always persuasion. We're gonna get the most persuade we ever had. Repair is actually, it's repair. Repair is where our points go into. We need repair badly. Yes. You have not spent all your points. Okay, fair enough. Pretty sure I just need to hold on to repair. We're not doing treat injury. We're not putting a single point into treat injury. We are leaving treat injury behind. But your medkits suck. Yes, they do. Our medkits are terrible. All right. Let's see. We got the repair skill, which is what we wanted. How many is that? Yeah, that's 2 points. That's what I figured. 2 points, kid. 2 points. Good. Yes. We are daring to be stupid. Okay, we can get the second rank of speed, which would be nice. 36. Let's see. It's moon speed is still doubled. Yeah. No. What else? Valor. What was I gonna grab? The answer is cure. Yes. Yep. You have 0 stealth. Yeah, but I don't need stealth. It turns out stealth was not the option. Okay, so we've got dominate mind, night speed, and now we're picking up cure. Yes. That's it. That is, let me see here. Yes. We're picking up cure. So, those will be my main skills. Dominate mind, speed, and cure. That's it. Zoom, flurry, and heal. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. There we go. So we're just putting points into repair, and that's it. That's the only skill we're investing in right now. My robot is back. Good. Are you dead? Are you dead, Mr. Robot? Are you sleeping? Sorry. Robot's fine. Turns out just a quick trip to the Ebonhawk and a robot's fine. Good. That albino Cathhound was something I wasn't expecting. Concerning. Oh. Mandos. We gotta go fight the Mandalorians. Yes. Zambar. Canderous. Yeah. I imagine so. Okay. Fantasy ship name. Normandy. Normandy's pretty good, but I like the High Wind a lot. Let me see here. Fuck. Okay. Let's go. So to cure, we got night speed. Okay. First things first. Jump. Bye. Okay. Good. Disengage. Bam. Bye. Disengage. Kill it. Nope. Disengage. Why won't it let me jump? Oh, I know. I have to wait a second. Then I can jump. Yes. Completely forgot to, wait a second. Got him. Goodbye. Disengage. Jump. Wait, no. Fuck. This is what I live for. We got him. He's good as dead. Disengage. And, nah, these guys are too close to each other. It's fine. Give me the remains. Mandalorian datapad, stabilizer gauntlets. Sure. What else? Adrenaline amplifier. What's in the equipment pack? Med pack. Medical case. Repair kit for my robot. Very good. What's this? 50 credits, some frag mines, plasma mines. Haven't seen any mines for a while. Eris had lots of mines. The children yearn for the mines. Yes. Trying to think of the different Gundam ship names, starting with White Base. Who are the others? Jeez. Like, not every Gundam, but, like, most Gundam series have, like, a central ship. My goodness. You know, in terms of ship design, I really like the, what is that one ship called? The USS Enterprise, but it had the third nacelle. I always thought that was cool looking. Go ahead and whoop-de-doop. Level loop. Skills. Computer use. Security. And demolitions is a cross-class skill. I don't know about that. Awareness is nice because you can, like, see mines in advance. But, let's see. Demolitions would be good, though. I'm going to pick none and just bank the points for the moment. Security and computer use are the important ones. Yeah, fine. We can pick them on the next level up. Canderous. What do you mean you're building Canderous for range? Shouldn't he be a melee juggernaut? Yeah. Yeah, he should be. He's not going to be, but he should be. Alright, let's see. Looks like we got everything we need. What's this? This is, proficiency melee weapons. So he does have a proficiency with melee weapons, believe it or not. I think I'd just like to get him a bigger, better implant, though. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yes. I'm just gonna put him into, like, big implant territory. Give Canderous big implants. Yes, very, very important. Very important. Now let's go. It's suboptimal, and I'm okay living in suboptimal world, unlike other players. Okay. Let's get going. Bye. Disengage. Ah! I don't know why it started spinning like that. Let's try spinning. That's a neat trick. Okay. Damn it. Okay, found down. So irritating. Stop it. Disengage. Good. Henderson's like, ah! Getting massacred. Where are you going? Why are you shooting more things? I don't understand. Okay. More speed. Disengage. Aim for this. I like how this guy is just, this is the robot, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Hey there. How you doing, Mr. Robot?
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Oh no. Oh no. Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistant droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Mm-hmm. Are you Elsie's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
Mm-hmm. You were running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
All the time?
You don't want to know.
Probably not.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
That's unfortunate. So, yeah, he was being... This droid was being treated as her husband, and I asked all the time, and he said, you don't want to know. How exciting. Okay, robosexual, I say. Do you want to get away that badly?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
Let me see. You should go back to her, honestly. Like, I want the most fucked up resolution to this. You should go back.
But why?
She's lonely, needs your support. You're a property and must obey her. Because if you don't, I'll carry you back myself. No, she's only needs your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Good. Suboptimal solution obtained. You should probably destroy him. That's what you should probably do. Crystal Cave. Crystal Cave. Does that mean saber from... Can I get the red lightsaber now? Can I has red lightsaber, please? Thank you. Let's go ahead and go back to the Ebon Hawk. And then trains it back. Yes. This is good. Alright. I'm going to stop it here because I'm going to fight these hounds first. But I'm going to end the stream soonish because I got real life stuff to do. But I would very, very much like to wow, one shot, one kill. I keep forgetting what big bonuses I have. I have very large bonuses. As I was saying. Neat. I'm so glad we cleared those Mandalorians. Like, this is really good. Alright, so as I was saying. I'm going to take my large bonuses and log off. And I will be back either tomorrow or maybe later tonight, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. And we're definitely gonna do more KOTOR soon. Because I'm glad we are where we are. I'm glad we have our power set now. This is just a great time overall. So, see you all soon.